What's up, friends? Today we're checking out I Need You Back by Fujii Kaze. We're looking at it from the perspective of a producer, singer, songwriter, rapper. So expect a couple pauses as I go over specific elements of the song. Let's get into it. This sounds exactly like a Michael Jackson song. It sounds very much like something I would expect from Bad era Michael Jackson. In fact, it feels like I could fit like just this intro on the Bad album, and I would not be surprised. If Michael Jackson started singing right now, I would be totally comfortable with that. Great that they just were able to capture all of the sounds that we would expect from Michael Jackson, including the guitar, including the drums, including the synths. Just everything sounds so much like it fits in that artistry.
Alright, need his energy back. Alright, I've been missing you bad. Alright, I had enough with this apathy. How long have I gone astray?
Really like that verse. I think it's so cool. I like a lot of the bass lines going on throughout it. I think the bass is the thing that actually sounds the least like what we would expect from a Michael Jackson. Just in terms of bass tone, this sounds like a much more natural bass tone, and that's not something we heard from 80s era Michael Jackson as much. So it adds that nice kind of modern flair to it. Also, the vocal production is very, very modern in the best way possible. Fujii Kaze sounds great. His vocals are cool. This really cool top line. Ba 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 da 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 da. Ba 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 da. It's kind of a fun way, a fun take on a song that sounds like it's in G minor. That's what I'm guessing, just based off of kind of sound. Yeah. Cool little melody, cool vibes. I love the costuming as well for this music video. It's super fun, super interesting, very almost Bowie-esque, which is funny that the song sounds so Michael Jackson and yet the look seems so Bowie. It's fun. It's fun. It's cool.
Yeah, I've been scandalous. I wasn't wise. Such an antagonist. It wasn't nice. I know, but I learned a lot, baby. Let me handle this again. I need you back. Yeah, yeah. Never wanted nothing like I want you. Tell me you've been mine. I need you back. Yeah, yeah. Now it's not the time to die. I must be alive. Na 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 na. Now it's not the time to die. I'm alive.
Okay, let's go over that chorus and pre-chorus a little bit, just to hear what's going on. So they take out a lot of the instrumentation in the pre-chorus, give a lot of space for his vocals. I really like the highs that he's going for. He has really interesting register. And then he goes into the chorus that ba-da-da-da, da-da, almost reminds me of Bluebird. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I know it's fairly different because there's a few different notes being hit at the end there, but just those da-da-da-da, just those first four notes just give that exact same vibe to me, and I just want to, I just hear Bluebird when I hear it, which is a great song too. So I also really like the Nas in the post-chorus. I haven't heard good Nas in a song in a while, and they used to be so common. It's just a nice little throwback. I love it.
Where have you gone? I'm all alone. Yes, I've been here living on my own. How can I go on without you coming home?
Okay, just taking that whole second verse into consideration before we get into the chorus. I think it's interesting that they go for this slower vibe, this kind of drumless vibe in the second verse. It, really helps scale back the energy so they can build back into that chorus. I like the bass tone that they're using in this verse. I'm not sure if it's just the tone or if it's the specific notes they're hitting, but it sounds pretty different and it sounds more like something we would expect from an 80s nostalgia piece, an 80s throwback type of song. And there's just some like really interesting combinations going on because those synths sound very modern. I just really like how they're playing with the throwback theme, but keeping it sounding modern. And yeah, I like how it picks up again. Drums get added back in. We get back to more and more of this kind of active tempo, but we keep those pad synths in to kind of extend that feeling that we got from the beginning of the second verse. We never take that away completely, which is cool.
I need you back, baby. Yeah. I never wanted nothing like I want you. Tell me you'll be mine. I need you back. Yeah. Now it's not the time to die. I must be alive. Na 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 na
Okay.
na 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 na. Now it's not the time to die. I'm alive. Na 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 na. Now it's not the time to die. I'm alive.
Cool. So just looking at that second chorus, got that key change to start out the chorus, lifting it a little bit, giving it just a little extra oomph. I also like the nas in this time. They seem more pronounced because we've changed up the overall arrangement so much. We've taken away a lot of the harmonic instrumentation, and we just have a very percussive thing with just his melody. And we're keeping that kind of like, stomp clap type of vibe, even though we don't hear a stomp or a clap. We're given more of that impression. I also really like the overall messaging of the chorus, where it's like, I need you back. I would rather be alive than die, which is making me feel like, oh, there's kind of a deeper meaning. Like, this isn't just a love song. He's not just talking about that when he says this, because that's a very specific way to talk about your love for something, is that it keeps you alive. And it doesn't seem like phrasing we would normally use in a love song necessarily. And it seems like there's a lot more independent choice in it. Like, I'm choosing to be alive. I need you back. It's interesting to me. I don't know what the song's about, but that caught my attention. The thing I like about his runs at the end of the song there are they have this kind of nice chromatic descent to them. They're not completely chromatic, but there's these little chromatic patterns in there that I think are very fun and add kind of a nice little interesting flair to the end there. Cool. Hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on this song. If you have, I'd appreciate if you like, comment, share, subscribe. I did a little cover of a Fujii Kaze song. You can check that out right here. Thanks so much. Catch you on the flip.
Grandma, can't you see that you were God itself? You were God itself.